Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, I'm going to be covering episode 14 of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. A really good quality episode, just kind of more of what you expect from Frieren at this point. You had more character development going on, you had some more world building, you got a little bit of knowledge just about the world, which I thought was really good. And yeah, let me just kind of get into this episode. So it starts off kind of funny because Fern is upset with Stark because he supposedly forgot about her birthday. I find it funny because, she didn't know about his birthday in a previous episode and he just kind of was whatever about it. But then when he forgot about her birthday, she's upset about it and she isn't getting over it. Just kind of funny how sometimes that works where, some people care more about their birthdays than other, and you get to see it in this show where to Fern, a birthday is very important to her. And so this episode also kind of just brings to what is real life, which is when you're younger, certain things matter to an individual that when you get older, you're just kind of like, it's not a big deal. Just kind of, it is what it is. But when you're in that moment, it's hard to act like that. You can't just be like, no, it's not a big deal, because to them it is a big deal, and that's what we have to remember, especially as we get older. Like, just because it's not a big deal to you doesn't mean it's not a big deal to them. And I think that's something super important that they bring forward in the show is that, in this case, those emotional things that get that individual so mad as you get older, you kind of forget that you were like that too. And I really enjoyed it. But then throughout this episode, you just kind of get Fern and Stark. They're going around trying to find a gift for Fern, which she's like, nope, you have to pick this out. I want you to just, I want it to be from you. So come to find that he ends up picking a bracelet as well with a forever lily, I think is what they said, which is supposed to kind of show eternal love. And I enjoyed the fact that later in the episode, you find that Himmel had given Frieren a ring with the same flower on it. And she's like, oh no, he probably didn't know about it either. It was probably nothing. And you come to find out that no, that's not true. That's Himmel did truly care about Frieren. Granted, it might not have been romantic love, but he still loved her. She was very important to him, along with everybody else a part of this party. As they're continuing on with the journey, they get a ride with a merchant and they get swapped up by this demon bird go flying around. You come to find out that flight had only been around for about 40 years because, as everything else when it comes to magic, they basically figured out how it works from demons and were able to use it for themselves. So it's still kind of new. So they can't just fly everything. Flying a person is one thing, moving an inanimate object for short periods of time is another thing. You can do that, but that's really about it. So, as a gift for rescuing the merchant from the demon bird, Frieren gets a scroll, grimoire, whatever you want to call it. It's another spell. It's a spell to find lost items, which she does end up losing the ring. So we're able to get that ring back, and Frieren gives it to Fern. So now she has a ring and a bracelet that match. I thought that was really cool. And yeah, it was just a really good quality episode. Like I said, very on par with what I've come to expect from Frieren, and it hasn't disappointed. It's been such a great season so far. I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. But that's all I got for this week's episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 14. Please make sure to check out the anime show on Facebook and Instagram. Also, drop a like, leave a comment, and let me know what you think of Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Have a good one.